gosh, what time did you wake up this morning? 4 o'clock. Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
You're not excited, Cash?
I'm excited about
You excited, Chris?
Excited to go back to sleep on the plane. Whatever.
I travel a couple times a year for work, and in March I was sent to Washington, D.C., and decided to also hit up New York City while I was there. Since these work trips are our sneaky way of giving one kid some individual bonding time, this was supposed to be Declan's solo adventure. Supposed to be. But the second he realized we were hitting not one, but 2 major cities, he turned into a part-time travel agent and invited Cash along. Because apparently, exclusive one-on-one time is optional when New York is on the itinerary.
We stayed at the Gaylord Hotel, which the kids love because it has a pool. You could drop them in the middle of the most historic city in the country, but if there's a hotel pool, that's the main attraction. I could tell them we were visiting an active volcano, and their first question would still be, "But does it have a pool?"
I had exactly 1 day to sightsee before work, so we went full tourist mode and crammed as much of DC as humanly possible into 12 hours. Washington Monument, Lincoln Monument, and the Bible Museum. Because nothing screams varied itinerary like jumping from democracy to divine intervention. It was a gorgeous day and everything was perfect. Well, except for the part where I got absolutely fleeced by a food truck. $30 for 2 bobas. $30 for 2. Lesson learned, always ask before blindly tapping my credit card at a food truck. You don't have a David on it. Got it. You're gonna injure yourself. What? Oh.
After approximately 7 miles of walking, which I'm sure the kids will claim was at least 20 miles uphill both ways, in future retellings of the story, we rewarded ourselves with dinner at Walrus Oyster and Ale House. It was a surprisingly affordable oyster bar. Declan desperately wants to be a kind of person who eats oysters. Yep, so you just take it up and you just go like this, right in your mouth. And you just swallow it, or you can chew. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Every once in a while you get like a little bit of the shell. And just like in New Orleans, he gagged. Maybe next time, champ. Or maybe just stop trying.
He does not like it.
No, I like it. It got stuck.
Alrighty, Chris, what'd you get?
Lobster roll.
Ew.
Dang, that is a good looking lobster. Like,
It looks really good.
they like charred the sides. Like,
So well done.
yeah.
All right, Mr. Plain Jane, what did you get? Just a chicken sandwich. Not even a spicy chicken sandwich. Just,
I'm disappointed. It wasn't fried.
well, yeah, that was, and each night after our exhausting adventures, we'd return to the hotel, where the kids would immediately launch themselves into the pool like they hadn't just spent the whole day walking. Meanwhile, I sat on the edge, contemplating my life choices and wondering why I didn't pack industrial-strength ibuprofen.
The next day, while Becca was slaving away at work, aka sitting through PowerPoint presentations and pretending to take notes, the boys and I went to the zoo. Their biggest takeaway? Orangutans that casually tightrope walk over the pedestrian walkways. And somehow, These orangutans have never fallen, jumped down to commit petty theft, or escaped in the city to start a new life as a street performer. If one does make a break for it, I would personally love to be there for it.
That night, we headed to Old Town Alexandria, which I'm now obsessed with. Gorgeous streets, amazing food, and most importantly, the best gluten-free pizza I have ever eaten in my life. I had to confirm with the waitress that it was, in fact, gluten-free, because it was just too good to be true. Since I didn't wake up in the middle of the night violently ill, it's safe to believe she wasn't gaslighting me. And because it was 30 degrees outside and we were stuffed with pizza, we did the logical thing. We got ice cream.
The next day, while Becca was once again proving her worth in the professional world, the boys and I hit more museums. The National Air and Space Museum, the Smithsonian, the International Spy Museum, which turned them into full-fledged espionage experts who now think they could single-handedly take down an international crime syndicate.
At dinner, I got the full debrief on their top secret missions, followed by a necessary stop at a candy store where we spent an offensive amount of money on train snacks for our ride to New York City. Because if you're going to be on a train, you need candy. Trust the science.
The bag? No.
No, it's okay.
I'm getting treats.
Oh, mommy's not that bad. Who's the worst? Skinny daddy. No. What?
Cash card.
Overall, DC was incredible. 10 out of 10 would do it all again. Except maybe the part where we got legally robbed by a food truck and Declan lost yet another battle with an oyster.